So I was thinking of an example I can share with you guys about when I noticed that all the thoughts in my head were not mine. It was something about animals. We're talking about something, and the thought came in my head like, put the cat in the microwave. And I just was like, that's the stupidest thing. And obviously I didn't do it, but I just dismissed it. But then later, I actually was disturbed because I was like, why? Where would that thought even ever come from? Because like I would never, ever, like you could pay me and I would never do that. So I just couldn't understand, how did that thought even come in my head? And then I was just like, God, that's not my thought. And he was like, no, it's not. And then I was like, well, why is it here? And he was like, because you haven't sent it back to where it came from. You didn't resist it. And I was like, wait a minute. Hold on. So then I was like, wait, so I'm letting these thoughts stay here? Like, I just didn't realize I have control over which thoughts I'm accepting and which thoughts I'm letting stay and which ones I'm resisting. So, and then I was like, whoa, wait a minute. So there are thoughts that are in my head that are not mine, that I'm just allowing to stay and like, take root. And no. So then I start really sitting with my thoughts and saying, this isn't mine. I'm not keeping this one. No, you can't stay. You have to go. And then I really started paying attention to all my thoughts, and then it just becomes clearer and clearer. And I'm like, oh, I know who sent you. And nope, you can't stay. I resist you. You have to flee. And then it's just becomes so clear where your thoughts come from. But until you realize you have control over which thoughts you keep, then you're just, your mind's controlling you. You're not controlling your mind. And it had to be such a crazy thought for me to just shake me, for me to realize, wait a minute. This is not me. Like, this would never be me. So I'm like, how did this even get here? And wait a minute. Then I start realizing a lot of these thoughts were crazy, but I wasn't doing them, but I was just kind of like ignoring them and not resisting is the point. I still were letting them linger and like hang out. I was just like, I'm not doing that. But you have to resist them. Get out of here. I'm not doing that. You have no place here. So you have to actually resist it. Don't just ignore it and not do it. Send it back where it came from. Don't let it stay. It's not your thoughts. It's not what you would do. So it can't stay. So yeah, anyways, carry on.